reporter, Allie LaForce.
And you know they've had this one circled on the calendar. I mean, going up against a team that's beat them consistently this year. But tonight, that could all change.
Well, they've had a lot go wrong for them in the previous games, mostly their own doing, self-inflicted stuff. They had some bad breaks in there as well, but they're not going to make any excuses. They're a no-excuse team. I'm sure they feel it shouldn't be as one-sided as it has been.
Now here's Porzingis. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Jackson. And Harden, a former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Here's Doncic. That one is off. And Houston will come the other way. We played just over a minute here in the first. The shot's good. Harden's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it up and in.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Steps back. Harden with the jam.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. And then Harden with the jam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
And Luka is the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Dort with a steal. Harden fires away from outside. Pelicans cleared away.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Down low. Here's Murphy. And he dunks it. Down.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there. NBA,
You got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Pass to Ayton. Manton pulls it in. New Orleans in the lead. Inside. Stolen by Conley. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The three. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Daniels. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Nifty move. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Here's Daniels. Here's Carter. Second shot opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do, and they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with, but this Houston squad has it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Daniels. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Banton. McDermott outside. No good on the triple. Anthony in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And Ayton gets it to go.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Anunoby for three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. B.A.?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Doncic. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. The problem is his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Here's Conley. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Pass to Young. Pelicans keep it alive. New Orleans calls timeout. Minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Outside Johnson. Porzingis high post. And they double up Porzingis. Outside for Harden. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 5.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Harden from outside. And Young pulls it down.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. Going inside. Outside, Brown. He shoots again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Rockets trail. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Doncic. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. To the inside. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Christopher. Three-pointer off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Harden. 11 points in the game.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Doncic with it. It's Christopher on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Back to Johnson. The kick out to Johnson. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 20. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Here's Daniels. Driving in. Kicks it out to Jackson. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
To the paint. A nice shot by Brown.
The assist.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
To the inside. And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Doncic. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Porzingis is doubled. Shoots over Jackson. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 10. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Johnson with a bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Doncic. 24 points for him. Back to Anunoby. And stolen by Porzingis. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Back to Anunoby. And here's Doncic. Here's Murphy. And the Pelicans miss again. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Now here's Harden. He's got 16. Oh, stolen by Harden. Timeout called, the Rockets. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
Some changes for New Orleans. From deep, Johnson buries it from 3. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Benton. Pass to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Dinwiddie outside. Ayton with it. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Rockets foul. DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Team foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
The Pelicans trail.
Shooting 1.
Here's Daniels. Johnson with a double team. Pass to Benton. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Stolen by Ayton.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Daniels to end the drought. Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ayton with a screen. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. To the middle. The Rockets with another miss.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
No doubt about it on that finish by Young.
And now running the full court man-to-man defense.
And this will put both the offense and the defense to the test.
Ayton. Got a hand on it. The 3 is up. Daniels, that one's true. And now a 3-point New Orleans lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 6 points.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Pass to Brown. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Johnson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game.
15.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Now Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. And the Rockets making a change here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. In for the Rockets.
Takes it inside. And then Harden with the jam.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Here's Alvarado. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Anunoby with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Porzingis. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Doncic. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Doncic has got 26 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Now here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That three's off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The three, Porzingis. Knocks down the triple.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. First one falls for him.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Harden. There's the three. And the Rockets hit again from deep. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Washington.
Trey Murphy. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Harden. Five on the clock. Steps back and shoots. Misses off the left iron.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Here's Alvarado. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Yeah, and one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
On the floor for your Rockets.
Pass to Daniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Anunoby for three. That shot is off. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Harden fires away from outside. And he stays with it. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And here's Harden. There's a screen by Anthony. Pass to Aiden. The three ball. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Jackson drawing the double team. Here's Murphy. Down low. Here's Alvarado. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the middle. Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
This is when your stars have to come up big. Porzingis is 7'3". You can't get much bigger than that, folks.
Great job at the line, and it's now a two-possession game.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
And it's Harden at the line. This team wants him there. You better believe that.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're leading by 4. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Alvarado. From deep. And James Harden pulls it down. Lets it go. And so it's Houston winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.